Okay, we're ready for step 16, making the actual headlight for the truck. And what we're actually going to do here is we're going to go to a new scene, or make a new scene, and we're simply going to add a sphere. And we want to go to the attribute manager, which I've got to fix this down here. Leave the object there, move the materials over here, and the attribute back over here. Okay, now open that up. And we want to just put this down to 10. 10 is the number I like to work with when I work with a sphere. And then hit edit, make it editable. Okay, go to points mode, and we need to shrink it down some. So go to your live selection tool or your rectangle selection tool, excuse me, and uncheck this box right here so that we can select all polys. Go to F4 front view, select all of them, use your scale tool, let's scale them down so that they look about like that. Then grab all these right here and pull them down to about right here. That looks pretty good. And grab those right there, bring those down a little bit like that. Go up a little closer and grab these right here. Okay, we're pretty good so far. We're halfway done. Let's go to polygon mode. Grab your loop selection tool, grab those, and grab those right there. Now we want to make a little frame edge to the headlight because these old truck headlights had a little metal frame that held them into place. So, and you got to think of it, for a truck back then, that's a lot of work because we've had three different frame. I mean, two frames already. Now we have a third frame to the headlight. So a lot of work went into them. So, okay, let's do the inner extrude tool and pull it in just a little bit. And then we want to pull it up just a tiny bit and then do it again to about the middle ways. Don't worry about moving it any position, and then extrude one more time, and then one more time, drop it down a little bit, and extrude one more time, and then drop it down, and there we go. And now you want to go to your objects manager, open it up. Let's name this the headlight. Okay, then go ahead and save current section, put a tag to it. Then you can go here and name the tag glass. Okay, then go over here and do a invert, so you select the outside, hit the headlight one time, hit this button one time, go back to the section and just say chrome or whatever you want to call it, metal. Yeah, sorry, I spelled that wrong. Metal. Can't spell today. Okay, there we go. That's done. Okay, select the headlight area again and downsize that, and we wanted to extrude it one more time. There you go. Just one more little time, and then use the grow section tool, grow it just a little bit, and then go back to your objects manager. Make sure that's selected, hit that tag one more time. That way when we add the glass material, it's only going to go so far, and the metal will go only so far on the section when you add your texture to it or your material to it. Okay, we want to hit the, actually we can just delete that. We don't want the spear, so we want to make a copy, so copy paste of this, your object manager, and then put head light center. Okay, now go to regular mode where your axis is regular, and then we want to scale this down. Okay, go to F4 front view so we can see what we're doing. Oops, sorry. Scale it down. Let's make it a little fatter, a little taller. Okay, scale it way down to about right there. Then go to your coordinates, and we want to rotate it 180. There we go, so it's pointing down. There you go. Now let's move it down to about right there. There we go. And what you can do to it is just, it should just be all chrome, so you can just delete these tags here and put this inside the headlight. And there you go. Let's copy, go back to your windows and open up our other scene that we were on. Just go to your window and scroll down to whatever you named it. I've saved it from the very beginning at the same scene file, so I just go right back to that. And what we want to do now is Control Paste or Control V paste our headlight. Go back to just regular model tool, and let's move it with the move tool. Let's move it forward. Go to top view. Let's get in position. It's a little bit big here, but we're doing pretty good so far. Go to our coordinates, and we want to hit it with 90 or negative 90. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we want to scale it down some. There we go. And let's go to F4 front view so we can get it right. Let's pull it down a little bit. That, and let's scale it down. Move it around a little bit so that it fits right there in our mesh, our house mesh. Upsize it to about right there. Go to your objects manager, and let's go ahead and drop it in here with the symmetry parts. Okay, so this is going to be duplicated on the other side, which we can take the light frame, we can drop it down in here, and the light housing, drop it down in here. Not the front frame because it's all one single part. There we go. And oops, let's make sure we got the headlight selected again. There we go. So we can move it around to get it where it needs to be centered with this. There we go. Now let's move it back so it fits in here pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to fit correctly, and it needs to be a little bit bigger. So it fits right snug up in with that. All right, we're looking pretty good here. Now what throws me off here now is that we've got these transparency colors. So what we're going to go to is the material manager. Let's open up this one right here. Let's take the transparency down to 0. And okay, and the color. There's, okay, I see what it did. Let's raise that all the way up. Okay, and we're going to get rid of the black off of that one. Just copy this one down here and delete the black. There we go. There we go. Now we can get a pretty good look at it, and the one material still has the black here, so we want to select the other one right here. Transparency 0. All right, that's a lot of work. All right, now we can see how exactly it's fitting in there. Looking pretty good. Now let's go to Object Manager, deselect. There we go. It's pretty good. Go to F4 front view, and it's pretty well lined up. Needs to move over just a little bit, so let's move it over a little bit. There we go. Should be pretty good. There we go. And you can keep it like this. It should stick out a little bit here on this side and be pretty much in there like that. All right. There's the front headlight finished. So we're finished with that step. Now what we're going to go on to is the grill area. We're going to model the grill. So that's the end of step 16. It was a little bit more work, but it was fun.